Is good, guys. This is day 237. Uh, it is Christmas Eve. Christmas is obviously tomorrow, and we will also backtest. So, welcome to today's video. We're going to be doing some backtesting for the inversion model in the 2021, and just keep putting in the reps slowly by slowly. There's no need to rush things, and we are also about to end this inversion model session. So, without delay, we should just get started, and as I always say, never settle for average. It's written right here. So let's get going. So we'll be doing the inversion model 2021 here. Okay, so price here was at okay, this was at 1044. So price is going to this low. Obviously, I believe that was the bias for this day, bearish towards these lows. Let's just see what happens on this day, then go on and trade the next day. Okay, let's push to the next day. Let's start on the next day. Okay, now checking up on the next day, you can see price dropped here, creating an SMT with ES, and on the weekly time frame, well, there was a huge retracement last week, and this week could probably start going higher. It's Monday, but I'm not really confident with that. It would be good if it dropped all the way here and also took out these lows, but we'll see what we can find inside of the day, because daily bias doesn't matter that much as long as we react to what market is showing us real time as time goes on. Okay, so this was a good explosion higher. We have a 1 hour gap here, and I'd like to see where the Asia lows are lying at. As you can see, we have Asia lows and London lows, very good paired, and yeah, so maybe you could drop these lows here, run this high and this one. Consider there's an SMT here, so it might just start delivering lower, so we will see what it can do. We also have Asia highs run, so I'd like to see maybe some shorts form on the day, but if it doesn't, we'll do what the market tells us. So right at the open, you can see market explodes higher, and let's see, is the SMT still there? Yes, there is the SMT at this high here, and we have got Asia lows here, so I'd like to see these Asia lows get taken out. And so let's just take some sells and see. I'll enter at this inversion with my stop at the high of this candle, maybe 42 candles targeting around, 42 handles targeting around 58. So I think this will be okay. This will be 500 over 82, which is 6 micros. So my stop will be at this high here and take profit at the low. Let's see. So we get a retracement into the inversion here, and then market fails to drop, but on ES it had already started going lower. So at this inversion here, you should start loading in some longs maybe. Okay, so everything looks like it's setting up for longs. Well, let's see, do we have any SMT? Nope, but we have an inversion right here. You can target maybe like this, these red Vigo highs, because it looks like it's not going any lower soon. But let's check the 4 hour to see how it looks like. So the bullishness looks like it's going to continue, so you can take a small long here with 33 point stop, This will be 7 micros on the day. So the stop will be at this low and take profit will be at this high. Oh, come on. Seriously. Versus again. Well, this is not the best PA because you can see it's consolidating too much. The one thing I can notice here is that we might be about to put in some longs. We have a small retracement into a 30-minute gap, and aside from that we also have a run on these lows here and some small SMT from this low here, I believe, something like this. Alright, so we have an SMT here. It's a 1 minute inversion. Let's see, this will be the last trade of the day and we will be so cooked if this one doesn't work out, but it's okay. So it will be 28 times 2 and 500 over 56 will be the way to go, giving us 9 micros. So here's 500 per trade. Wait, stop will be at this low here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Get stopped out right away, which is insane. Wonder, this looks like it's tilt day. Can see yet we get another inversion. Let's push to the next day. This day was bullish. Try to take shorts, how dumb of us. But let's check the 4 hour of today. One thing I can notice is that we have some relatively equal highs here, this high and this high. No, right here. And we have a very good 4 hour gap. There's also one here, so whichever holds we can find a draw. So if this one here holds, then the draw will be here. If this one here holds, the draw will be here. But I'm more confident in longing because you can see we have a very good BPR. And now checking the 1 hour, we have Asia highs target, yeah, right there. So they could be good areas to target. So now I'll wait for the 9:30 open. And there is this run lower. Wait, get another run lower, and do we get this inversion at this candle here? So my entry will be somewhere around here, stop at this low, and targeting like really the high, but this is too far from my model. I think this will be around 8, and it's the last day of November. So let's just sit and wait. So prices run this high here. I'd like to see it head to the Asia highs here. Will depend on how it closes. What's up, Mood Trading? Merry Christmas to you too, man. And you can see the price continues higher, very close to the Asia highs, and this is where I close. I'll take profit for 1.3k. How are you doing, Mood Trading? How's your day going, man? I am also in holiday mood, you know, and having some good time with family. Okay, so that was a very good trade to the upside, and this goes to show that there is a plethora of opportunities. So obviously this means that I shouldn't have tried to long it yesterday. Yeah, man, we're still in Christmas Eve in Rwanda. We're still in Christmas Eve for sure, but Christmas is in 49 minutes. Christmas is in 49 minutes, but I think for you, you've already headed into Christmas because you're 1 hour ahead of us. And I think Santa had my prayers because I am now a funded trader. So this, I think it was like the Christmas gift. Alright, so where is price heading to? Let's just wait because there's still 1 hour of trading. It might consolidate as it waits for ES to catch up, or probably head to premium PDRAs or something like that. Let's just wait and see. Okay, very beautiful retracement into the 15-minute gap there. Okay, then we get an inversion at this candle here. Then price rallies higher. Then comes a D candle, stops out every single position that entered long here. Okay, well this wasn't called for. How's the 1 hour though? Okay, I think it's just going to start melting, do the generation melting because of the SMT here. Okay, but very good drop. Oh, it's a very good drop if you manage to catch it, because the only place you catch it may be like 2-minute inversion, but actually you'd catch it because there are two sequential SMTs. Okay, so let me push on to the next day, man. So Mood Trading, how are you celebrating Christmas, man? Are you going on a vacation? Are you going to go visit some family members from maybe the countryside or something like that? I'll have a good SMT here. I think maybe it could push higher. Very good SMT here, man. I'm also grateful, you know, I worked for that, and you know, slowly by slowly it will pay off, and you know, we'll become profitable traders, as we always say as we end the streams. Now we have Asia low way too far. I still think maybe price could head higher, but let's see where this goes. Okay, very beautiful drop right at the open. Oh, I wonder what day it is. Okay, is it a 1 hour gap or a 4 hour gap? Okay, it's a small 4 hour gap. There's a good 4 hour gap there. Alright, here comes a small inversion right at this candle here, and well, I believe it's a 2-minute as well. Right here, very small one, like around how many points? 1 point. And well, a new 15-minute candle opened with a very huge SMT. So we have an SMT on the high time frame and an SMT on the low time frame, run on liquidity and retracement into a gap. We have relatively equal highs here. can target them, and the lowest hanging fruit is this 930 opening high. So we zoom in and, well, I enter like this right here. Stop will be at this low, 26 points, so that will be 500 over 52, giving me around 9 micros. So 1.5 hour trade. Let's see if we can just hit the low hanging fruit and move on, but I would like to see it even go further. This is what I can get consistently, my piece of the pie. So let's see if I can get it, or I'm gonna get kicked out. No way it's gonna reverse all the way that high. No way. This was so close. This was so close. I mean, how many points were these? This is should I call it like sheer luck? Was away from SL by just 1 point. 1 point. Because my SL was 16.827. I mean 16,287.75, while the low here was 16,288.25. Bro, just one small point. Wow. So I wonder where it's heading to, because seeing the way ES is moving, ES has already hit this high here, so maybe I would like to trade it here and see if it reaches all the way there. I'm not really confident if it does, but I can close it here as well. Okay, it's dropping. You don't like to long it anywhere here. Huh? No, what just happened here? This is the first day of the week. I'll take profit at this high. Yeah, this was the first day of the month, December 1st, which means that there is, what's it called? There is NFP on the Friday of this week. So we could experience some trap shop around where maybe Thursday, which is obviously the next day here. Very insane drop. Let's see what is going to happen here. Okay, so we get around all of these lows here, then price starts going high all the way to this high here. Banger. Okay, let's go to the next trading day. So even though I longed that day, you can see price ends up dropping. Very bearish PA. So I think we might target daily lows like here. This will be the lowest hanging fruit on the daily time frame, but we might get more obviously on as we go lower in the time frames. Now you can see that we have some sort of like new week open gap. The price has already mitigated somewhere around here. Now we don't have any retracement into the gaps except for this huge gap the price poked into. No retracement to the 2 hour, 1 hour, but maybe some on the 15 minute. So it might retrace higher, run these highs. That's what I would like to see. Then expand lower, or just a close low hanging fruit for buys. Then it starts going lower. That's what I believe could happen today. Okay, right here, let's see, So get a very crazy run to the upside, and it might be heading towards this high, obviously. Let's see. Okay, very beautiful expansion run here on the Asian high. Now, is it going to reverse anytime soon? I would like to see it reverse. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, I would have loved to see a 2 minute inversion. That's why I was waiting. Well, when you check the 2 minute, we have a better thing than what's on the 1 minute. And so the 2 minute is something like this. Well, the 1 minute, well, you get the inversion here. You would short it towards this high here. I mean, towards this low here. But if you check how the 4 hour closed, this is not something you would like to short. So I would rather wait to see what happens while price falls into this 15 minute. Okay, very good rejection. And aside from that, we have a couple SMTs, something like this, very huge one. It's a 15 minute gap, 30 minute, okay, not 30 minute gap there, but there is this thing right here. So I think we can take some good longs here, because I would be confident taking that instead of trying to short it without a clear draw. I think here we can target the premium gaps like this one, this one, this one, or even this high. And one other thing, I think those were the entries. These were the entry opportunities. Another entry opportunity that there was this one, entering at this inversion and targeting the 15 minute low right here, entry here and targeting here for 76 points, risking around 35 points, I believe. 35, yeah, 35 points. So let's see if we're gonna get stopped out right away, or if this trade will work out. This will be around 6 micros, targeting just a premium target, which happens to be like a 5 minute gap. Bro, I really wish on the market. I'm really good at wishing. This is kind of unrealistic, I think. Looks somewhat unrealistic. So take profit at this high here, stop at this low, take profit at the high. Yeah, we are done. Oh, okay. Let's see. If the 5 minute inverses here, then we will be good to go. And looks like it's not going to, and we are done with the day. Okay, so this day ended up being somewhat bullish, very small bullish range, but not bad actually. 300 points is not bad. Now the 4 hour has expanded into this good 4 hour gap here. Have a run on the highs, and we have sell side here. Now what would I be implying here? If this, we can see a rejection lower, I'd like to short and target these lows and these ones, for which there's a very good chance it might. But considering with what I've been seeing recently with price, if we are shooting higher at this rate, as in let's check the daily for a little bit. You can see that we have a run on this low here. You can see that we failed to reach here, but we check the weekly. Okay, it's not in a gap yet, but yes, it's in a gap, and it has also run this low. So there are a couple SMTs that could be utilized, and gaps. We still have the relatively equal highs here, so it would be good to see it expand higher. would be good to expand, to see it expand higher, but I would like to see more PA to see what happens at the open. Like, is buy side run or is sell side run? So you can see maybe if I take shorts, then I will be targeting the Asia low, or I take longs and target the relatively equal highs. Okay, now here I think maybe if you can get a run on this high, which we kind of already have, then we'd go lower. You can see that right at the 2 minute, we get a very beautiful 2 minute inversion, and this is way too big. How big is this? 70 points, maybe on the retracement. Oh, come on. This was the closest price could get, 50 points. You can see right away the sell side gets hit after this liquidity run. So the entry should have been in at the 2 minute, but then this is a little bit too big. You can say something like this. So I think I should be able to recognize that this is a large range day or this is a short range day. But how would I determine that? Maybe I could use the Asian range, because you can see that for days that move the biggest range, Asian range was too big. Take an example for this day here. If you zoom in, you can see that this day had moved around 49 points, and the whole day moved around. Wait, is this the same day? No, Monday. Let's check for only Monday. You can see the whole day only moved around 175 points. No, actually not that only. Can do all of this. So checking this, you can see then the following move, very crazy drop, small Asian range, small New York range. I don't know, I think that's one of the factors. So entries should have been in right here, and this will be like this, and well, this will be a really big stop. 500 over 140, close to 4, something like this. I'm targeting Asia low, which is right here. Liquidity sweeps will be thriving in this PA. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I mean, every single place where like price wants, if it wants to go bullish, then obviously there has to be a sweep bearish. If it wants to go higher, then there obviously has to be run lower. So I think this is what was being delivered here. Run on the highs, then it melts lower. Run on the lows, then it melts higher. Okay, now I wonder where it's heading to. It's scaring me. How crazy is this? 4R. Now checking the 15 minute, we have this run here, and price is rejecting. I wouldn't fall for this trap because the 4 hour closed so aggressively that I wouldn't consider trying to take longs, because that will be like, okay, it will be trading a corrective move, so I wouldn't take it for the long term. But aside from that, you can take some good shorts here. I have a small 5 minute gap retracement, run on the highs, and a couple inversions. So 1-to-1 here will play out just to get the winning day. Let's see. Yeah, you get the 1-to-1, even though it would first play with your emotions for a while. Let's say you enter at this inversion here, targeting a 1-to-1. If not stopped out, you will get something good. Let's see, will 1-to-1 get hit? Yeah, 1-to-1 ends up getting hit right there. So either way, you'll have got the winning day. This is okay. let's go to the next day, next trading day. Now we have beautiful treatment into the gaps there. Checking the 1 hour, well, we also have this high here and another gap here. So let's see how we can determine the bias here. First things first, weekly tracement into a weekly fair value gap, very beautiful. Checking the daily, we have a run on this low right here. There's a possibility price could be about to head higher and start rejecting. That's something that's very feasible. And it's also possible that maybe it could be preparing for, it will be manipulating and preparing to head lower. So let's see. There's Asia low here, Asia higher, all have been run. Just have the London low right here. So I would like to see how this hourly closes. If it closes inside the gap, then we can look for some shorts. You just wait for the open. I feel like bias is a crucial thing, but you also have to react on what the market shows instead of just relying on bias. So right at the open, we get an insane melt. Wow, generational melt towards take profit, and you can see, well, there was no inversion I could show it from, or maybe there was, right here, but I'm not sure I will take this kind of thing because there was like no liquidity run, like price just opened and dumped lower. So instead of taking shots, maybe I would consider this drop or like a liquidity run, then see if you can find some longs to the upside. Right, get a good 1 minute inversion here, and the 15 minute is looking really good. We also have an SMT here, so the 930 high, very beautiful draw on liquidity will be. It will be a very good, beautiful draw on liquidity, targeting around 100 and something points with my stop around here. Okay, this is too big a little bit. Let's reduce it a little bit to 58 points. That would be 500 over 116, which is close to 5. Okay, we will just use 4 micros here. So my stop will be at this low. Take profit will be at this high. Let's just wait and see. Okay, we got a beautiful 2 minute inversion, but how about 5 minute? 5 minute is still in the gap. So if ES reaches the target before NQ, then we are cooked. Okay, it's consolidating really huge. It's consolidating too much. Okay, we are done here. Man, these things are, this is absolute sorcery. How many points? Seriously, from this week here to here, it's 2 points. More trading, are you seeing this, man? Seriously, this is absolute sorcery. Like, how does this happen? Wow, it's funny to be sure. It's really funny. Okay, maybe NQ wanted to surprise me. It's just the second time in just one backtesting session, so yeah, it's not that bad. And when we zoom this in, I can see that there's a good 5 minute gap here that I was holding. Price was closed inside of those gaps. So beautiful PA, and a good handful of luck here, because you can tell me how I wasn't stopped out. Like, I could have tried to trail it or do something funny with it, but very insane trade, to be honest. Seriously, getting this in the real market could be possible, because I think I once had this trade. I was still trading with Alpha Capital, and I got this. I got a trade like where price was really really close to stop loss, but the thing is, the emotions you face at that time, bro, you are all over the place. Like the emotions you have while it's here, and then it shifts here. It's like a very very crazy emotional roller coaster. Seriously, you would sweat. Like, you I just usually sit and just find something else to do with my time so that I can't monitor the trade too much. Just set, take profit and stop loss, and then wait for the market to do its thing. Either stop me out or just tell me that here's some few dollars for you. Okay, well, this is a very crazy shopping day, but we managed to get a win. So I think the bullish move has started. Have a very beautiful run to the upside. We have a couple of highs which price. Okay, this one has already been hit, so we have a premium gap here. That is also a great target. Now price has printed a couple consecutive candles, around 7 candles, so it has been bullish for 7 hours. So I might expect a retracement lower, then maybe start to look for some longs. The lowest hanging fruit is 61 points away. Okay, where is Asia low? Asia low is really really far. I don't think it will head all the way here. I'm not really sure if it could head all the way here, but it could. I mean, and you could just say, hold my beer and show me what it is really made of. But I would expect a retracement here, then jump higher, something like that. So let's just wait and see. Okay, very good run on the highs. Same thing on ES. So there's two things that's possible. It could just start reversing or continues higher. If it starts reversing, trust me, I will short it. I will short it right at this candle here. And the 5 minute, it also looks somewhat like reversing. The lowest hanging fruit will now be the 930 low. So these are two possibilities. Run on the high, then starts to drop. So I disregarded the fact that we had this huge move here that maybe will hold price. So I will be trading the corrective move here. So we also have an hourly low here. So more bearish draws on liquidity. Let's see if you can take some shorts. Well, stop will be around here, 26 points. Take profit at this low. I'm sure you can make it 25 here. Yeah, and use 10 micros or just 1 minute for our full 2 hour. So my stop will be at this high here. Take profit at this low. By the way, man, what are your takes on order flow? Let's say if you had the funds, would you use it? Those order flow platforms like Atas. Okay, so we end up getting stopped out. Okay, I don't know why this trade failed, but I probably still believe it might go lower, but since it hasn't, well, we'll see for more. Let's seek for more opportunities. Okay, my takes on order flow. I'm not really sure if I will trade through those platforms and trading order flow. I haven't really used the Atas platform. Let me check it out though. Atas order flow. Wait, is it Atas or Atlas? Atas, okay. Professional software for whoa. So it uses volume profile stuff, I think. Oh yeah. I think I know these things, these drawings. I've once seen them on Trade of It, and there's also this other platform where you tried and it has this thing. Well, honestly, I don't trade order flow at all. It's like it would be like, I don't know, trying to count the stars or trying to count rice. It will be very hard for me because I'm not used to it at all. Yeah, it will be like counting grains of rice. uh, well, some people do trade this. I think it's like the, what's it called? There is this platform where like they show like the, is it market concentration stuff? I don't really remember the name. Let me check out the name. What's it called? Bookmap, yeah, bookmap stuff. Is it the same as the bookmap trading? Because I once tried using the bookmap stuff for options, but I was cooked. So more trading is like trading order flow at a same way that you can trade using bookmap. Is it the same thing? Let's remove this. And okay, let's see if we can take some longs here. Okay, 15 minutes had a very good close. So if you get a retracement, I will be very confident with longing it, even though the retracement is really far from occurring, because we can see that we have conversion here, break destruction, something like that. Premium plan. Oh wow, that's really great. So I'm not really good at using like the order flow stuff, but maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I'll just have to get word from someone who uses it. Did you ever use order flow? Did you ever like trade order flow using order flow stuff? So price is in a 4-hour gap here, but does that mean that we should short? No, we'll maybe wait for the retracement or something like that, then maybe see if you can short it. Bro, I can't trade that thing. Like, it's like the way most people say that I can't trade ICT, like telling me that they can't trade ICT. I find that trading the bookmap or order flow kind of complicated. Same way some people do say that trading ICT is complicated or something. Obviously, there's nothing that's a holy grail, man. Nothing is a holy grail. Nothing is foolproof. Like, you'll encounter losses here and there every single time. So you obviously wouldn't trust it. Okay, so the best good opportunity to long here would have been long this retracement here and taking from this inversion here, and targeting, like, I don't know, use this net deviation and see where price could potentially head to. I mean, like using this swing lower that created the liquidity sweep from here to here, and see, you can, if you entered here, there's a couple standard deviation targets, and all of them will get it, I believe. Let's see. just don't trade this day. What happened this day? It was Tuesday, 7th December. Let me check what happened in the game session, because there's no way price flew or that move. Well, it actually did. Huh. I hope you can from here to here. Okay, 556 points. That's okay. Some months back, I was getting crypto trade, learning it, but watched professional trading, and they were also making big losses. Same way they make big losses, same way they make big wins. There's this dude that trades order flow and what's it called? I don't remember the exact concept, but he's called I don't remember the name. Is it Andrea Chimi? No, Fabio Valentini. Right here. Yeah, this dude right here trades using some stuff that look like bookmap. I don't know. It kind of looks like the same thing. Volume profiles, and there's this one video I watched of him from Andrea Chimi. This one here. What is it? Like, he's a very, very great trader. He was showing how, you know, he takes his trades and stuff using like volume profile. So you can see that this dude, you know, takes the trade, heads higher, you know, takes like some zero drawdown trades as you say. So it's very, very insane. Okay, now let's do the analysis for this thing here. Well, we had a very, very great expansion yesterday for close to 600 points. We have a very beautiful high here set up and all-time high, which I don't think we can achieve today because yesterday was a large range day, so there might be a inside consolidation day or a small movement day. That's what I would expect. And price, well, after running the Asia high, started melting heavily, and just run the Asia low, so we might be about to have some consolidation, but I'd like to see it for myself and see what actually happens. We are in a small 1 hour gap here, so I'd like to favor longs over shorts as of now. And aside from that, we are also in a 15-minute gap, I believe. No, we're close to it right here, and a small 30-minute gap. Okay, very crazy drop. Okay, you get a good impression right here. This is where I would like to long it. Have a run on this low, 930 opening high, as low as tiny fruit, even though it would require us to have a very, very big stop, like around 35 micros, and targeting like this high here. I will be very confident for the 930 high, but these other highs I will be cautious going into holding them. Let's see, will it be the new high of, I can tell you, this small 30-minute gap as well. We don't have any close, like I don't think we'll go all the way here, because as I said, it might be a consolidation day, so I would like to take my positions off the table the moment it starts to show some, not showing some good signs. Right, so the entry will be here. I will be risking 32 points, and that will be 500 over 64, giving us around 8 micros. Okay. Okay, it will be a stop at this low. Take profit at this high. Now we wait and wait. Oh, come on. Banger trade right there. those are the ones. It's called auto flow. Yeah, I know it's called auto flow. I mean, not that. I mean, I know that I've tried it, and I know how it works because I've explored too much while I studied. Like I have books here where I literally did patterns. Let me show you. You've actually reminded me. Like when I was studying, learning trading, I also learned patterns. Like literally every single thing. So like I tried multiple stuff. Let me show you a little bit. Where is it? Where are the patterns? Like very insane patterns that I don't even remember now. So I think, well, I obviously won't trade it, but I might just look for traders who trade it and see how they do it. Candlestick patterns and stuff. Yeah. Look at this. Like the candlestick patterns and having like learning orders and stuff, like limit orders, how do they work and stuff like that, stop orders and stuff. So I explored way too much about the strategies. I've tried a couple of them. So I'd say ICT is not easy, but it's easy for me because, well, it's not actually every strategy is easy. It's just that you just get more familiar to it. If it's something you don't know, because as of now, I think that maybe order flow is hard because I haven't tried it. I think all those strategies that I haven't tried are really, really hard. But if I had given them the time, develop an edge around them, I would find them really, really easy. Okay, let's push to the next. Oh, actually, there's still much to this day. Let's just deep read it and see. Yeah, fam. Yeah, game recognizes game. I bet you also have some books where you where you were writing trading and you were so obsessed with it. Hmm. Okay, this is a very crazy consolidation day. What crazy strategies did you learn? There is this one strategy that I had. I didn't learn it, but I had of it, like where one trader uses astrology, like if the moon aligns with the stars in this kind of pattern, he'll take a trade on let's say a given asset without using the chart, and that trader is very, very profitable, and he lives in Dubai. Like, how absurd is that? Okay, new day. And as we had expected, look at how this day moves. 180 points inside day. So which makes me have two possible opportunities for the day. Today might drop into this gap here, or just expand to run buy side liquidity. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, for nothing, but I believe the 1 hour there's like some gap where price is in as of now. Nothing on the 1 hour except that bearish gaps are holding, and what does that tell us? Price could be bearish. You can see that we have bearish gap here that's holding, and we also have sell side here. Let's see where the Asia lows are. Yeah, we also have Asia highs here, but I think we could head to these lows right here. So, bro, if you've finished all of your books, I'm starting to be curious of what you were learning when you started trading. Like, were you also using astrology, like aligning the stars with the moon? Man, that's really crazy. Okay, very good open. Well, this is crazy. I think it's heading to the Asia highs. I don't know. I would have loved to short it, but it doesn't want to offer any short opportunity, so I think I'll be long it. Okay, on the next retracement maybe. Okay, not bad. Couple 2-minute inversions and 1-minute inversions. And a very great SMT right here. And checking the 1 hour, you can see how good it's going to close inside here. So we might enter in the next hour PO3. Alright, gotcha. Run lower. Okay, you have a 5-minute gap here that's holding, and obviously it's not 30 minutes now of the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is looking good. 4 hour, so cooked as well. I would like to take some longs of this inversion. Let's see the 2-minute. 2-minute also inversed. Have a run. Okay, there's no run this low, but it's a 5-minute gap, and I think we can use that to long. The 1 hour. Oh, actually, there's no gap in the 1 hour. I would love to trade something like this, targeting this high here and having this up here, because one thing I can notice is that liquidity was run, because the 930 low was swept out, which is a crucial low getting taken out. So we take 25 micros here, so it will be around 10, and targeting this high here for just 2R, and my stop will be at this low. Take profit at the high. Hey bros, it's 2 minutes to Christmas. If you don't get stopped out in just one candle. There's a strategy I remember I used to use, man. I would look at a certain pattern on DXY, USD, USD, gold, silver, all this is VIX, copper, just to take a trade on. What kind of strategy was that, to be honest? What strategy was that? Because I mean, all of those assets wasn't it causing a confusion? I remember the only thing I did that's crazy on while trying to learn the strategies is that I traded this pattern called, like, what's it called? It's like a cup and handle stuff, and I was wondering how will the market like react to this, like how does the market know that this is a cup and this is a handle, and it will respect it in some kind of way. And it was so confusing, man. It was so confusing. I would ask myself so many questions. Okay, I believe some shorts could get in right here. Okay, we have a very beautiful retracement into the 15-minute gap here. We can take an inside trade. Let's zoom this in and see. And we have an SMT at this high here, but we also have a run on the highs and a very good inversion right here for how many points? Around 2 points. So we can short here. If this doesn't be a stop out, let's see. I can take this small 2R, so it will be 500 over 34 for just 14 points. I mean 14 micros. Ooh. Merry Christmas, boys and girls. It's the 25th of December, 0000 midnight. Very great. Let's see how this trade goes. Come on. Is this what Christmas looks like? Yeah, direct stop out. Let's head to the next day and see. Call me. So it fell short of this low by how many points? It fell short of this low by let's see, 2 points. Okay, that's okay. How are the stats looking like? Still have 50.55 win rate. And yesterday was bearish and we ended up getting a low. I dropped lower into the gap, into the daily gap. As of now, I can see that the drop happened during PM session. Majority of the drop. Everything else was looking insane. Now looking on this day, I would expect some longs to play out, to probably like this high or this one. And check the 1 hour. So we have a couple inversions, like this one here, 2 hour inversions, 1 hour. We have one as well, just right here. Let's see if we can get to long this thing. Also have Asia highs here, previous day Asia highs, London lows. How about the 4 hour? Yeah, this thing might drop, disregarding the fact that we have too much buy side liquidity here. Let's see what happens on this thing. Well, the low time frame had a bearish SMT, but we still have the bullish time frame was confusing us. Like on that trade, I was also questioning what I was doing. But this day had some news at 8:30. I wonder which news it was. I have a drawn liquidity right here. I'd like to see it get run before I can take any longs. So at 8:30 we had unit labor cost. Wait, December the 10th. We're in December the 10th. Wait, December the 10th. Well, there was no news on that day. That's awkward. Okay, can we recover now? NQ. Need to go higher. Run on the 930 low. Now we can target these highs here. I would love to. $500/62. 8 micros. My stop will be at the low here and take profit at the high here. Let's go. Okay, we are cooked. 2-minute failed to inverse. Well, here because the 2-minute failed to inverse, we were absolutely cooked. We became cooked. Now let's just, whoa, what's this? Okay, now that the 2-minute has inversed, let's see if we can take some longs towards the high here and stop at the low here. 500/86. That's 6 micros. Towards that high. So let's stop at the low here, take profit at the high here, and wait. Oh, come on, seriously. What kind of drawdown is that? I believe that maybe a retracement to inversion gap. Let's just wait and see. Bro, shoot up, hurry. Seriously, bro. Is it going to drop all around like this? So this is the day where you know that the market is not your mom. Let's check the stats. It's now at 50.45. We are 9 wins ahead, and this was really great. Let's check the 2025 wrap, by the way. Let's go. My trading edge. Okay. 6 day and 6 hours in trades, 101 trades, 39% win rate. Whew, not bad. Best trade and NQ for 2k symbols. Okay, best streak and trading activity. That's really sniper. So I managed to become a sniper. Okay, journaling rate 59 tags. Perfectionist. Yeah, okay. Journaling, I know I try my best, and backtesting, absolute machine, mad scientist. Anyways, I think this is what will close the session for today, and until next time, stay blessed. Merry Christmas to y'all, and thanks to Mood Trading for showing up. Have a great day, have some great holidays, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Until next time, stay blessed. Peace.